Good evening, everyone. So, this is a picture
Good evening, ma'am.
description. Yes, good evening. So, now time is for to picture description. So there are four types of pictures are available in the group. So you can observe and give your answer according to the picture. You can add your name on the website. It is also open. So just take part in this session. So this session is really wonderful session, and whenever we observe any pictures, so we get different types of ideas, experience, and means imagination, different creation. So just observe initially and express ourselves uncompromisingly. So I hope you all are join this session. So just take down your name on the website and raise your voice. First and foremost, I would like to share on the first picture. So first picture is says about, so there are dog and birds. Bird are you can see in this picture. It says the problem, my overreaction, the result. Means problem. We get lots of problem in our life, but if you express over and over, and if you use over thoughts, overthinking, so we never get any positive ramification. So be calm and polite, and use our moral values to maintaining to solve the all problems. So definitely we have get good result, otherwise we can fall badly. Now second picture. So second picture says about the old version, uh, and next is update version. Means yeah, so old version is different uh, creations. Means it is old, everyone knows that how to hide our eyes, and how to ignore the bad listening, and how to conscious about anything. And but another version we can say, so it is completely use lot of money to cover our eyes, ear, and other things. So means money is it has a lots of activity, but how to use and how to apply. So these are the new version you can say. So just observe it and give the answer. Third is stop comparing, and next is start comparing. Stop comparing means whenever we juxtapose each other, so we always capture the outlook, but we never think about the inner side. Means Christmas trees always look so beautiful than other tree. So we always see about the beauty, means out beauty, but no need to compare to each other. Everyone has different perspectives and other alluring things. So just compare to ourselves, to notice and ponder meticulously to our inner quality, and prove ourselves if you want according to our capacity. And last one is always remember rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. So there are lots of oddballs and different types of people you can say in our surrounding, and they have a habit to use these things. So just avoid and all these things, and prove ourselves, and also focus on your self confidence, self esteem, because the people have a different mindset, means we cannot capture at that time. So if you use ignorance, so we get lots of positive things. So all these are pictures, so you can share your ideas, and yeah, you can choose any three. Okay, now I'm checking website. Okay, now Isel, she's ready. So thank you so much, Isel, to take part in this session. Good evening.
Good evening, Chitra. How are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Okay, to be honest, okay, I'll speak on one picture, okay, and I would love to choose picture number 4. Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
good evening, everyone present here. This is Aiza Zara, and I am going to share my thoughts about this picture. I'll give it a try. I'm not pro in it, but yeah, I'll try. Okay, I hope you guys will like it. So, yeah, the picture shows a simple but powerful idea. What I am able to grab from this picture is one person is whispering into another person's ear, showing how rumors usually travel quietly, person to person, like a disease, right? And the text says that rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. Yeah, I agree with this. This doesn't mean everyone involved is bad by nature. It means people often pass information without checking the truth. Someone with anger or someone with hatred starts the rumors. Other people repeat it carelessly, and many believe it without thinking or verifying facts, right? In real life, this can be clearly seen in the context of Kashmir, as we all are aware about. Many people who have never visited Kashmir believe that it is only a place of violence, fear, terrorists, and blah blah blah, right? These ideas often come from selective news clips, social media posts, or exaggerated stories, right? And I believe a single negative incident is sometimes turned into a general image of the entire region, right? And the rumor is carried by people with political agendas, spread by users for so called clout chasing, for likes and wells, and accepted by outsiders who doesn't question the sources, who don't know about the Kashmir. Like I mostly saw the people who love to speak about Kashmir, like they were like Kashmir is this and that you Kashmiri people are terrorists, you are supporting Pakistan, blah 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 blah, right? So I experienced this thing in my real life too. So in reality, Kashmir is also full of normal life. Students are studying, families working, culture, hospitality, and natural beauty, right? Which rarely become viral. They are not viraling that things. They are not showing that things that Kashmir is beautiful. Kashmiri people are good, right? So moral of this picture is never accept or share information blindly. Think, verify, and understand the full picture before judging people or place. Truth needs efforts, rumors only needs ears. So keep this thing in your mind. Thank you so much, audience, for lending your ears to me. I'm done.
Okay. Thank you so much, Isel ma'am. It was really a phenomenal expression and explanation. So it is really true things because yeah, social media always use like these things to spread rumor among the people, and you share these things so beautifully. Kashmir is a really sensible spot for that, and you also talking about the terrorist and how to use this word to spreading the bad rumors related to Kashmir. So it is really incredible and petrified thing, and you really spoke so beautifully, and it is a real life example, you can say. It is going uncompromisingly on the social media. So it is really means I have no words for appreciation because your introduction and summarization is so beautiful. So thank you so much for taking part.
Yeah,
So keep
thank you so
joining
much,
and
Chitra,
keep
for
shining.
your beautiful and kind feedback. It means a lot to me, and I really appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So next person is Phoenix. Hello, Phoenix sir.
Hi,
Good
good evening.
evening. Good evening.
Yeah, so where are the pictures?
It is already uploaded, sir, in the group.
Okay. Mm, so I have to explain all the pictures.
Only three, sir. You can choose only three and express.
Okay. Stop comparing. हाँ.
So, anybody here who like to take part in this session? Prakash, PK, Oliver, Supreme, Riya,
Can
Noor.
can can I?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, Felix sir,
Uh,
he's not here. So,
yeah.
you can proceed.
Okay. I'll just go with the one picture because I am not well. My voice is really so. I'll try. Okay. This is my first time, so I'll try my. Okay.
Okay. All
Uh,
the best.
okay. Thank you. I'll go. Where are the pictures? One sec.
Hello, I just came. Actually, so sorry, Chitra. Actually, some disturbance arose in my side. Okay, so sorry. Now, okay, I can continue now.
Yes. Yes, sir, you can
Okay.
continue. All the
Oh my
best.
God, these pictures are so difficult for me. Let me try.
Yeah, actually, Ria is he was starting, but no worry. Now you can proceed.
Okay. So let me start with the very first result. Okay. Mm,
Yes.
in which one wolf is there and one vulture is there, vulture or kite, whatever. And there are three words mentioned. One is the problem, and the second one is my overreaction, and the third one is the result. So this picture has a very depth philosophical concepts about our life. We can understand that in our life, whenever any problem come in our life, so before reacting or before responding on that particular problem, we should just think calmly, deeply, analyze the things of all the pros and cons, and then we can go for our reaction, that what should be our action, right? Because sometimes it happens with all of us, that things happen and we start overthinking about it, we start assuming things, we start um, started thinking in a loop, and then we do something that is practically incorrect, and that is totally totally harmful for us. So it is true. It is always a wise decision to think about a situation, and 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 then decide. I can still remember a scenario of a movie, Sole movie. If any of you have watched the Sole movie, when we see that there was a police officer whose name was Thakur, and there was a criminal whose name was Gabbar Singh. He came to his uh, home and killed many people. After that, he started uh, reacting uh, in a uh, in a very frivolous manner, without a wiseful decision, without analyzing the situation. He just took his horse and started running towards Gabbar Singh, and he lost his both hands. So if he was the officer, he can just send uh, his junior officers as well. He can go with complete um, complete policemen, a full force. He can go with him. But so yeah, it's should I explain another picture as well? I just Actually, so actually, this example can be relevant for the people who have not watched that movie. But I just tried to connect the dots. It was totally uh, a weird connection, but I just tried to. Okay, so should I explain another picture as well, right? So in the second picture, uh, there are there are trees. So in which the very first picture it is mentioned that we are comparing um, two different things, right? So we need to understand that everybody has their own talent, own skill, and we cannot compare two different things. And in our life, the easiest way to be unhappy to compare yourself with others, because no matter how much hard work you do, no matter how much handsome or beautiful you are, no matter how much rich you are, there will always one person who is richer than you, who is more intelligent than you, who is who looks more beautiful than you. So there is always a person, and it will always harm you. It will always um, give you some negative vibes. So it is not good to compare yourself with others. And in the same way, it is also true that when you compare yourself with the person who are just inferior to you, in that scenario, your growth will stuck. You will not grow as you required. So in both the scenario, when you compare with the people who are superior to you, and when you are compared to the people who are inferior to you, in both the scenario, it is harmful for you. So it is always a good decision to compare with your past. Whatever you are today, tomorrow should be a better version of yours. So, and in the third picture, that there are three monkeys. In the very first, these are the very symbolic picture of a very famous picture of Mahatma Gandhi. That three monkey, one is symbolizing that we should not speak any bad things, we should not see any bad things, and we should not uh, listen any bad things. In the updated version, it is mentioned that um, oh my God, it is becoming tough for me. But mm, yeah, yeah, it means in this picture they want to tell us that if you have um, am- ample amount of money, and everything to everything, you have things that you can fulfill your means, then sometime we rich people, they are being so much ignorant. They are not interested in talking on any issue that are not related to with that. For example, uh, in Delhi, we all are facing the pollution issue, air pollution. But the people who are ultra rich, they have air purifier in their home. They have um, very big bungalow and lots of garden, and there is a flat between the garden. So they are not facing the issue. The very rich people who has all all good things, they are not interested in talking about the real issues they are impacting the masses. We, the common people, who got impacted, who got affected by the things which are happening in our surrounding. But if the ultra rich people, they have their way of own way of dealing from these problems, and they generally became ignorant. So this picture is indicating that scenario. Thank you so much, everyone, to listening to me.
Okay, thank you so much, Phoenix sir. So it was really wonderful sharing, and you provide so beautiful example. So in this picture, for in first picture, you give the showless movie scenario, and after that, when we're talking about the second picture, means old version versus update version. Yeah, so it says about the power of the money, how to use to money to hide means hide our cover to our eyes, and means we can manage our senses, all senses, to using all these things. So that is the main concept of this movie, this picture. And yeah, and last is you said about the comparison. So yeah, there are lots of people we always try to imitate and adopt all these things, but no need to do these things. So believe ourselves, because we are the best in the world. So that is the main concept of these things, and you share so beautifully. And you also talking about the air pollution, means what is the means people always use the money power to reducing all these things, but they do it only for themselves. But what about the others? And whenever people we find who has mindset related to money, so they always think about ourselves than the surrounding. And you give the best example of the Delhi air pollution. So it was really phenomenal things. So thank you so much for participating. Overall, arrest was fantastic. Thank you so much once again. So next is Noor. Ria, just wait, because Noor, he added his name. Hello.
Yeah, hello Chitra, how are you doing?
Yeah,
Good
I'm
evening.
doing great. No, thank you so much.
Okay, I'll be going with picture number. Just give me a second. I'll go with picture number second. Where are the monkeys? Okay. Hello everyone. Here is Noor. Good evening to all of you. I'm going to depict this second picture. When I look at this picture, I can see that it shows a comparison between two mindsets. In the older version, there are like three monkeys covering three eyes, their eyes and ears and mouth, which really represent that idea of a see no evil, no hear no evil, speak no evil, and also see no evil. Then this symbolizes strong moral values, in my opinion, wisdom and ethical behavior. In the updated version, the same monkeys are shown with money. One has money on his eyes, another is in his ears, and third one has money in his mouth. This clearly depicts that in today's world, most oftenly, people get influenced by choosing to see, hear, or speak because it reflects how materialized is becoming more powerful than principles in many part of our society. From my critical thinking point of view, the picture delivers a strong message. It shows that like earlier silence was connected to wisdom, but nowadays silence is just something connected to personal or financial benefit. People may ignore the truth, like or avoid speaking up when money becomes more important than values. However, let me give you a real-time example. When I relate this to my Punjab, I see positive side. Like, but Punjab culture is still widely known for honesty, generosity, and a strong moral upbringing. Even in modern times, most of Punjabis believe in speaking that truth openly and also helping others without expecting anything in return. For example, in families and communities, elders still teach that respect and integrity and courage are more important than wealth. So even though he like this is updated, version reflects global change in mindset, but Punjabis, where I belong, values largely remain closer to the old version. Overall, this image makes me think about how society is changing day by day, but it also reminds me about the culture that I share, and like Punjab, continuous priority also with ethics except money. The ultimate message I take from it is we should never let money control our principles. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. And so it was really phenomenal work from your side because you choose only one picture and you share your ideas by point to point. So it was really beautiful to listen others. And you also give example about the Punjabi people, how to they maintain their politeness and honesty while maintaining their all these things. So it was really beautiful example. Your sound is really heavy to listen because I don't know how to feel others, but I feel your sound is so heavy and confident. So thank you so much for participating.
Thank you so much, Chitra. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much. So next is Ria. You added your name.
Yeah,
I haven't added the name, but if somebody is already, they can participate. It's okay. I have not added.
Okay, just a minute. I'm checking website.
yeah, Chitra. I'm a next. I have added on the site.
Okay,
Oliver, this site.
okay. So
Hi, Chitra. How are you?
how are you, Oliver? You added your name.
Yeah, I have added
Okay.
that.
So all the best.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I will be going for. See pictures. I will be very concisely go for that. So I would like to see that picture as a problem and ultimately how we achieve our result. So first of all, I will choose a dog as a human or a struggler who is targeting the to achieve something. So in that picture, I would like to say that we are going to achieve the our goal in that we are struggling to, having a issue in between that. But before that, we need to be think before landing into the problem. So I would say that there is not kind of preparation all. So directly we are targeting the our goal. So yeah, there are obviously we need to come in between that. There will be ups and downs, and there will be a very uh, you know and we are not achieving the precise result. For that we need to be very strategized, and we need to be take a action to achieve that goal with uh, you know doing consistent work. And in that picture I see that as a problem, and we are lacking in the uh, kind of kind of strategies, and directly we are jumping to the achieve the goal, and we are gradually reducing our kind of energy, and we are going to burn out because of the before landing into the war we need to prepare first and then go for it. So in that I would like to say that's the ultimate goal. We need to prepare well before landing the war, so that we would spend our less blood, and we will fight with strategies and good mindset. Yeah, that's what I would like to say that picture as. And moving to the next, that is old and updated version. updated version. So in world version, I would say that is as a people who, whatever they have, they are satisfied with that, and they go with flow. They love what they have. They treat people as a human, or I mean to say that they treat very kind of kindly, and they support each other wherever they are into the situation. But when I see the updated version, I lack in between that. I mean, people are running into the only specific goal, individual goal, and I would say that there is a lack of cooperation in between in updated version, and they are going with the flow of cash flow. They want only money. Let's say I'm working in a corporate and all, so people will definitely, they will be having a kind of politics and all to downgrade you, and they are going to up than you. So I would say that is a updated version, but in old version, I would say there was not a kind of thing. They support each other, they grow together. Yeah, I would treat old picture as a teamwork and updated version as a individual, which is a lack. I mean, we lack more and we achieve very less when we set big goal. That requires a kind of a teamwork. Yeah, that's it for that. And moving to the last one, that is stop comparing and start comparing. I would say I would treat as a tree as a human. I mean, if I would say stop comparing, mean, yeah, there are two identicals human. So we have a special characteristics. We grown up from different religion, different aspect of the life, which couldn't be match same to other people. If we compare, so definitely we will going to be lack, or we will be going to be going to overthinking, like how how that guy is grown up and they have all the facilities and I don't have. So if I will be comparing like that, and yeah, that guy have speaking very well, I'm not speaking. So I would say we just need to stop comparing, and I would say here working on our potential, what we have, just accept it and move it. Because we, if we think like there is a end of the destination. Destination is the process when we achieve something. So if we stop comparing and working on ourselves and going the there is not define the definition of destination or a success. That's a just flow, or just that's a just process. So we don't need to never compare with anyone. Yeah, it is a fine, you are lacking, so just what you need to do is just improve on that and go ahead and look forward to when. And yeah, that's what I want to conclude, that yeah, we don't never compare with others. We have own qualities, own traits, own temperament we are coming from, and all that's matter. And you only matter how we think, how we go with that flow, and how we treat those things, and looking forward for ultimately we need to look for better. Yeah, that's what I understand. Yeah, I'm done with my cheap picture depiction descriptions, and thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much, Oliver. So it was really wonderful sharing. And yeah, you spoke so calmly and politely, and making sentence structure correctly means I didn't find any grammatical mistakes. So you have need to work upon your vocabulary parts, means advanced vocabs, some idioms and phrasal verbs. So try to use these things in your explanation. Okay?
Yeah, sure. I have noted that. Thank you so much for that.
Yes. Otherwise,
Yeah,
everything is fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
yeah, ma'am. Kindly note down my name. I'm Surya here.
You can add your name on the
Okay.
website. Yes. Just try.
Okay.
So next person is Nyasa. Good evening, Nyasa. Hello. Am I audible? Hello, Nyasa. Are you there? Okay,
Hello.
yes. Good evening. How are you?
Hello, am I audible?
Hello, yes.
Okay. So should I start?
Yes, Nasa, all the best.
Okay, thank you so much. Just give me a second. Okay, so a very good evening, everyone. Nice at this side, and I'll go with the last illustration. Basically, in this illustration, it visually explains how rumors travel from one person to another and why they survive for so long. So on one side, we see a person whispering, and on the other side, someone listening closely. And the drawing itself shows that rumors do not move on their own. They need people to carry them forward. And the line in the image highlights three stages of a river. First, it begins with someone who already carries negativity or jealousy. Like such a person often twists facts and either to feel superior or to harm someone else's reputation, right? And the rumor spreads through people who do not pause to question what they hear. Instead of verifying the truth, they pass along casually, sometimes for attention, sometimes out of habit. And finally, it reaches those who accept it blindly. Like these people neither check the source nor reflect on the impact. They simply believe and repeat. And I've seen this happen in real life so many times. For example, like someone achieves something, good marks or any promotion or appreciation, and suddenly there's a story behind it. But people start saying like things like they must be a shortcut or they do not deserve it. And most of the time, no one actually knows the truth. Yet everyone has an opinion. And then slowly the person becomes a subject of discussion instead of a human being with feelings. So, what makes rumors dangerous is not just the person who starts them, but the many who help them grow. Silence, verification, and awareness could stop them, but impatience and careless listening keep them alive. Like just as a small spark can start a fire, a single unverified sentence can trust and relationships. So this image reminds us that listening is a responsibility, not a passive act. Every time we hear something about someone, we stand at a crossroads. Either we become part of the noise or we choose clarity. So rumors um basically lose power when people refuse to carry them forward. And sometimes the wiser response is not to react, not to repeat, but simply to pause and let the truth speak for itself. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Okay, so you choose only one. Yeah, so thank you so much uh, for explanation. So you spoke so confidently, Nasa. You always did like that word, and you always share beautiful examples in your explanation. So it was really good, and you have different. You use different advanced sentence structures. I found so it is really appreciable. And after that, just try to use idiom quotations whenever you choose any topic or any pictures. So because it will become so alluring for your for your side. So I want to quotation next time. Otherwise, everything is fantastic. So thank you so much for sharing.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the feedback.
So next person is unscripted. Hello, unscripted.
Hello, hello.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Hi.
Am I
How are
audible?
you? Yes, you are completely audible.
Can I go?
Yes, you can start. You can choose any three or one. Now you can proceed. All the best.
Okay, thank you. Any three? Wait a minute. I'm choosing. So I'm going with those three image of the starting. Hmm,
Okay.
okay. So good evening, everyone. Unscripted this side, and I am going to describe those images one by one. Okay, so the very first image, there is a sequence of, in the very lower level we have result, then above this we have overreaction, and above that we have the problem. Okay, so the result is something like what we achieve in our life, or sometimes result can be good or bad, our successes, our failure, or even someone's setbacks too. So the overreaction is something like how we behave towards our those results. If, for example, if someone is having setback in their life and they are being panicked, they don't know how to react, they become frustrated, they become anxious. So it means that they are actually overreacting to those setback. Instead of doing this, we have to stay calm in those kind of situations. Okay, so if we actually if we become very fumble or frustrated, anxious, it will become a problem to ourselves. Because do you heard a quote that said that mm, uh, uh, where we focus, that will grow. If we are focusing on our result will grow. If we are focusing on the problems, our problems will grow. So it matters where you are actually focusing. If you react little by little daily on your things, and while combining those things, those reactions will turn out into overreaction, and those overreactions slowly spoil your or turn out into the big problem for yourself. Also it means that we have to behave properly, and we have to calm under the uncertain problem. uh, because the true ability of a person is how they behave, how they treat themselves under chaotic situation. This is how true maturity or someone's uh, inner strength looks alike. Hmm. Now moving to the second one. Okay. So in second image, there are two subparts. In the very first image, there are three monkey of Mahatma Gandhi, who actually taught us since childhood that don't speak evil, don't see evil, and don't hear evil. And meanwhile, in the second part of the image, there is a contradict image of this. In the updated version, we also have the similar monkey. They are mute, they are blind, and they are deaf. But the problem is this: now they are deaf, mute, and blind with a deck of money. It means this: when money came into the field, it took the lead. People don't know what to question. People don't saw them just and unjust, and people don't speak. People don't speak if they actually saw something wrong is happening in their surrounding. So there is a case of like Bihar election. I heard that during the election time, government gave money to female of Bihar state. It means that even politicians are using deck of money for those citizens, because for those politicians, their citizens are not their duty. Their citizens are their vote, and they are using them only only as their vote. So people are now it means that from the second image we can conclude that that humanity is died. Now everything moves as per the money, because money is like very strongest parameter in our day to day life. Now moving to the third one, that is okay. Stop comparing, start comparing. Okay. So, like, stop comparing ourselves. We should stop comparing ourselves with others. Okay, instead of comparing ourselves with others, we should compare ourselves with your own self, because every time it is you versus you. You have to prioritize yourself. What matters to someone is they, like, themselves. Like, we have to prioritize ourselves. We should like, it is good to compare, but we have to compare our present version to our older version. If I'm going to compare myself, then I'll compare the skill that I am having today to the unscripted, like, to the unscripted who I was in past. Because the objective of mine is to become the best version of myself, not to someone else. So in this, in such manner, I will focus on my things that matters to me. I will focus on skills that will improve myself, that will improve my personality. I'll build healthy relationships with things that actually matters to me. I will limit myself. I'll set boundaries for myself for the things that matters to me. And I'll prioritize. So instead of prioritizing others things, we should prioritize ourselves. Yeah. Now I'm done with 3 minutes, and yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Unscripted. So it was really a fabulous presentation. Yeah, so you gave example in first picture about our English learning means how whenever we fumble, so no need to overwrought about it and just avoid and keep practicing. You explain so well this picture, and about the second picture you talk about the money means so you give example how to use money in election period. So this example is really great example. You can say it is not happen in the Bihar. Actually, It is happening in every state. Whenever any parties have lots of power, so they always use money for that. And it is a so beautiful example you said. So overall, everything is fantastic in unscripted. So just focus on your pace. It was so fast. So be calm about it. Whenever you start your conversation, so just maintain your politeness means calmness. Just maintain whenever you stop the sentence, you just take pause. And after that, you can continue. So it is missing in these things in your explanation. So be conscious about it. Okay. Otherwise, rest was fantastic. So thank you so much for participating.
Thank you.
Okay. So next is Akash. Hello, Akash. Are you there? Okay. So anybody wants to take part in this session?
Yeah, I want to.
Sharp. Okay. So now you can start. All the best.
So in the first picture, there is a dog who is jumping, and on the bird, and it is highlighted that if you overreact on your problems, the consequences will never going to be in your favor. Because in life, you will find two category of people. Even you are one of them, where you are reacting or either reflecting upon the problems you are having in your life. So whenever you are having problem, there are two approaches. First, that is you are reacting to it. So you are emotionally driven person. You're not rational. But the moment you are rational person, you will take pauses. And if you take pauses, then you will approach that problem with some solution mindset. And you will not react. You will reflect. And the moment you reflect, you have that mindset that, okay, if a problem arises, I will take pauses. I will understand where I'm lacking, I will work upon my part, and I will try to improve. And if it is the case, then definitely you are going to see some marked improvements. I cannot assure about result because results and outcomes are not in our hands, but improvement does. And improvements are really in our hand in a way when we reflect upon our mistakes. So this is from my side on first picture. The second picture, the depiction is very simple. Three monkeys. It has been very fundamental example of Mahatma Gandhi ji that you have to just take care of three things, that is don't see bad, don't say bad, don't look bad or hear bad, I would say. But at the same time, in this modern era, as teachings evolved, then their meanings also does evolve. So if it is the case, then in present era as well, we can see how money has turned out in such a beautiful manner, or I would say disastrous manner, where money is controlling every single avenue. Even money is power, equivalent to power. And the moment you are having money, it feels like in this cruel world that you can control anything. Even you can make other people not saying anything in your favor or against you when you are wrong. But at the same time, you can utilize that money stuff even after doing some bad deeds. You can make your system to work out in your favor. So I think as capitalism had it, so it was a good intention that the barter system has changed and we can now have money as a medium of exchange. But nobody knows that it will turn out into such cruel manner where even the morality, even the ethical values, even the goodness, even the kindness will be overtaken by money. And that is nothing, just people, or I would say human emotional fulfillment over prioritizing their emotional satisfaction through wrong stuffs. Now, third picture. Stop comparing, start. Okay. So we can see that when you compare yourself with others and when you compare yourself with yourself, see, comparison is definitely a thief of joy. So whenever you are having comparison mindset, then I think you will always find a reason to make yourself unhappy, no matter what. And everything changes with mindset. So the moment you start comparing yourself with your past version and present version, then I think you start limiting yourself. You start being self-centric to the extent where you are just focusing upon yourself and trying to improve as much as you can. And it is so peaceful because you are just focusing upon yourself and you have cut off all the noise which is coming from outside. You are not focusing what others are doing because you understood the fact that everybody is here in this universe for a purpose and we all are contributing all together. And if it is the case, then even if you are comparing to others, then the motive, the intention should not be something which you are comparing for the sake of that I'm superior or I'm inferior, but for taking the insights that, okay, let me compare on positive aspects. I'm lacking here, and that person is really good about it, and I will appreciate that person. So I think comparison is really a thief of joy, and if you have to even compare, then compare with yourself. And even if you are comparing with others, then please try to focus on the positive things which they have attained after the hard work and just appreciate them. So this is from my side.
Okay. Thank you so much, Shark. So it was really incredible work. Your pauses, your sentence structure is really so advanced, I found. And I really appreciate you express in detail. But just try to add some example. If you add your personal example or other, so it will become alluring. So otherwise, everything is fantastic. And just focus on your advanced vocabs. I missed. because whenever I found who person have well command on the grammar, so I always give the suggestion about the vocabulary and some idioms and phrasal verbs also. So I want to these things in your next presentation. Otherwise, everything is fantastic. So thank you so much for participating.
Yeah, thank you for the feedback, and I will definitely work upon it.
Okay. Anybody here who likes to take part?
Yeah, I want to start.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so hey everyone, my name is Shaurya, and what I can see in the first picture is a dog who tries to catch a bird that is depicting a problem, and he don't even know the consequences of the result, like what can be the consequences after he catches the bird. So this whole picture depicts uh, the proper structure of the problem, and when we try to overreact on that problem, we even don't know about the consequences and the result. What worst can happen if we overreact to that problem. So this is my perspective on the first picture. The second picture depicts a very old monkey. Three monkeys are there, and this the first old version was created by, I think, Gandhiji. And what he told in that, what he wants to show to the world was we should never watch wrong things. We should not never watch. We should never listen wrong things. We should never talk wrong things. But here the updated version is that if we have money, or someone who have money put money on our eyes, we can't see bad things of them. If he have money and he puts the money on our ears, or it just depicts like if anyone have money and he is doing anything wrong, there is no one who will tell him, or anyone can't prove him that he is wrong. So this is my perspective on the second picture. The third picture is about stop comparing and start comparing it with yourself. Okay, so I think Shashank, the previous guy, was telling about, yes, actually, comparing is a thief of joy. I agree with him. But if you want to progress in your life, you should have to compare yourself. I can understand this, that we don't have to compare ourselves with others, because I joined my gym, and when I joined the gym, I saw a lot of people there who was lifting weight over 50 kgs, even 1 quintal. But when I start lifting, I can't even lift 20 kgs or 30 kgs. So then, but now it have been 2 months. I have been regular to the gym, and right now I can easily lift 50 kgs. And then I just started. Then I just reflect myself, and I saw my pictures of the first day when I joined the gym, and then I realized that how much progress I have made. So in this term, you should have to start comparing yourself with yourself only. And yeah, the fourth picture is about always remember rumors are correct. So I think I have done with my picture descriptions. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much, Shoria. So in first picture, you spoke uh, in short, so but it was really crisp and clear. No worry about it. But you talking about the second picture, so you give example about yourself, means about the gym, how do you struggle to maintaining all these things, and you always compared to others about their body. So it was really beautiful example and so alluring. So thank you so much for participating. And so
No.
next time, just add your some means focus on your explanation part, because you
Mm-hmm.
just explain only one picture in detail. But
Okay.
you yes, yeah. So and just focus on your advanced vocabs and try to use idioms, not more, just one or two. So it will become so alluring.
So actually,
Okay.
Chitra, the problem is I always, like, I'm not sure about advanced words, because whenever I try to speak, then I use the basic words of English. So how can I improve in advance, and how can I get the advanced words?
Actually, yeah, there are lots of vocabulary as you can find. So just not more, just minimum you can use more 4 or 5. So it
Hmm.
is really active, alluring presentation because you have well command on the grammar. You have great fluency. So why not? We can use all these
Okay.
things. So this is my
Okay,
feedback.
Chitra, I'll try. I'll try.
Thank you so much once again. So we have last, yeah, Akash.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
I'm here. Yes, yes.
Okay. So why are you late in between?
No, I got call and I got some persons, important persons in my house exact time.
Okay, okay, okay. No worry. So are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready.
All the best.
Yes,
You
yes.
can
Thank
choose.
you. Yes,
Yes.
thank you so much for conducting session, and thank you for giving me opportunity as well. I'm picking this picture. I want to illustrate it. We can observe in that picture. Um, there is two trees. We are they are comparing two different context. One is apple tree, and other we can observe it is a Christmas tree. There we can observe the spot. It is like apple in it. It is a apple tree. It is you and versus others. Stop comparing. There the address and another beside it there is a same tree, apple tree. It is you and you versus you. We can observe first of all, in that apple tree there is no apple in it, and another version there is an apple in it. This thing we can where we should connect it and where I connected exactly. I heard this one thing like stop comparing yourself, start comparing yourself, stop comparing with others and start comparing yourself. Where I heard from one of the famous psychologists, Jordan Peterson, he said in one of his speech, don't compare yourself with others because while you are comparing with others, they may be defaultly they may be Christmas tree. You are somewhere else, yourself, like apple tree, where Christmas tree can decorate, but apple tree there is no decoration for it because apples have their own beauty in it. Like that, I can say that every day we should compare ourselves yesterday's one to today's version. This is one thing I learned from his speech. This is very good enough. uh, uh, Everyone can learn from this picture. Okay, I am going with another picture. The last one. Always remember, sorry, I can observe this last picture. Someone is talking to one person, is just hearing and not judging. This is one picture. I will tell one thing. I will just read this code. Always remember, rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. Okay, I will pass this statement and I will enter into one thing. I always know that false always go first, and it will entirely spread fall misbeliefs and all the different things. In it will rotate entirely, entirely like behavior or nature or globally it will rotate, and it will set one misconcept or understanding regarding the certain things. And the truth, what everyone will can't weigh the truth, but at that exact time truth is what it is just wearing the slippers. And truth exactly wears slippers, but it will walk slowly. When it reach, there is nothing. Entire rumors and all these things false entirely collapse the truth. But we know that truth have a slow pace walk, but it will reach definitely. And the truth can only save entire humanity. And I can say this statement now. Always remember, rumors are carried by haters. Don't believe it. Spread by fools. Don't believe it. And accept it by idiots. This is the one truth. We should confirm it and recheck it and then only believe it. Okay, I will go with first one. We can observe one dog. It is just observe the bird and it does not have any sense and it just climbing it from the top of the hill or cliffs of the edge of the mountain. This one thing we can observe my overreaction. Whenever we had a problem, we never see it in a calm pace and we always follow with the problem but not the solution part. The end result we can observe what happened risky. The dog can be risky and even it can lose its life. The one thing we should always observe things in our life. When we observe the things, problem itself problem itself gone away, fed up in our life. And I can say whenever we know, whenever the problem came, whenever it reaches certain point like time limit, it loses its degree of I can say degree of the tendency. I always observe in my life and everyone's life, whenever the problem came, it always loses its degree of the power whenever the time went on. But people always hesitate firstly when problem came, and they never they never think about the solution, and they never think about the time frame. Even time can change everything. Every time I heard from my parents and every intellectual, um, time will come to you and time will I can say bypass your all problems. That's all. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much, Akash. So it was really very phenomenal presentation. I like it. And especially when we talk, when you was talking about the first picture means comparison. So there are lots of participants, but they cannot uh, catch this apple. You said about the apple tree, and yeah. So this tree is said about means it has a fruit. But when we think about the another tree means Christmas tree, it looks so alluring, but it has no fruit. And so that is the main concept you shared. So I like it. It is really great observation, you can say. And when we talk about yeah, other pictures, especially for last one, yeah, so we get lots of rampages, but no need to over audit and believe ourselves because learning and problems both are same things. So it is a part of the life. But in between, I found so just you should use a should in sentences means you said we never think about it, so we should never. So means model model auxiliary verb. So we should use these things. Should.
Okay, ma'am.
Are you getting my points?
Yes, yes, yes. I maybe in
Yes,
five days I can't remember, or even I should work in my grammar. Okay, ma'am.
yes. Because whenever we're talking about so it is a very important thing and necessary. So mostly we use should in our sentence structure. So I found only one mistakes. Otherwise, everything is fantastic. So thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for participating.
thank you, ma'am. Having a great pictures um, and kind words, and your feedback is very well. Thank you. It is very useful for me. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you once again. So, Prakash, would you like to take part? Otherwise, I will wrap up this session. Okay. So
No,
thank you
no,
so much.
I'm not. I'm in office. I just hearing the what's are going on. Not possible to speak. So please
Oh,
ignore me. Thank you.
okay, okay. So next time
No.
you can try. No worry about it. So thank you so much for joining here and give your presentation. So it was really a captivating and mesmerizing presentation. So thank you so much once again. So keep joining regularly and yeah, try to take part regularly. So thank you so much.